A.J. Chapman Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the ULM Warhawks and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Tulsa head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Warhawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real...
Snatches it on the right. and they couldn't catch him.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Using his legs, it's Westbrook. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll run it again. Got a little grass. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Gets it out fast. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Puts it out of the air. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Warhawks are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll Toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Snags it over the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Bringing the heat. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Off play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense, ready to get this drive underway. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside. It's McKinney. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Warhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to the well. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He fires to the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Immediately fires to the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Quick completion on the out route. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Graves. Right on the money. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, UL Monroe! A great catch and run for 6.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And he makes the extra point.
ULM 14, Tulsa 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's McKinney. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. They'll move the wide receiver. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly on the move. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Complete to start this drive. Could not make his way to the corner. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's Graves. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Westbrook. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Snags it and he's open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the counter. Oh, he's got a chance. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Right on target this time. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got him. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Got his man on the right. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The Warhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I'll tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
I love the way this defense is fighting down here close to their own goal line, right? They get a sack on the first play. Great coverage on the second one, knocking it away. Here comes a huge 3rd down. Can they do it again? Can they come up with another big one?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Warhawks. Into the end zone for 6.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. The run inside. It's McKinney. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the catch. It's Hamilton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Running inside, it's McKinney. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. From the gun on third down. Unleashes it. It's caught downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He breaks a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Graves. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Westbrook. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end now in motion. Going to the run, it's Westbrook. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back to throw, it's Graves. He's got it. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Slams ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Quarterback keeper. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
And that's a hard thing to do as a receiver, but because you want to catch the football and you want to get upfield and make more yards, but sometimes you got to realize, I just got to toe tap that thing. I just got to get one in, get the completion.
Finding some room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. This time he wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen,
he'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Back now to your game in Tulsa. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Finds his big tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Handoff from the gun. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My God.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tulsa wasting no time. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
To the air, it's Graves. He's going to run it. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Going to the running game. Beck's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UL Monroe. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's McKinney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He'll try to do it himself. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball.
Could be an alley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Looking for space. It's nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Got it set up on the outside. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces. Inside the and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
38, Tulsa, 17.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it, fired complete. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's 12. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the
Makes the catch, and he's free. What a cut. Now he's loose. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down. They got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football. But this defense, they've been a brick wall so far.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
The Golden Hurricane might just throw this thing deep on 2nd and inches. Run in the red zone, it's McKinney. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Off the play fake. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Warhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 25. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Tulsa wasting no time.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Pocket breaking down. Big sack. This defense all over it. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give and tick, 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 tick. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
A lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got enough for the first. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.